Hello and welcome to Hope Squared. My name is Emily. You might know that already, but I am the person, girl, woman, lady, broad, I don't know, behind Hope Squared. So today the blog vlog challenge was to tell you about what's on my bucket list. Now, when we first decided on this idea, this is my cat, he's so cute, on this idea of a bucket list, I realized that I didn't have a formal bucket list. There's always tons of things that I want to do and tons of things that I guess would be a bucket list. So I spent some time today, because I'm super planned, to write down some things that I want to do. So without further ado, I will tell them to you, because I'm a rhymer. I even created, I don't know if you can see it, it's a little bright, and it might be backwards, but maybe it's not backwards. I think it flips over. Anyway, so I created this nice, lovely list, and broke it into two sections. So I'm going to go over them and try to tell you why I want to do these. And the cat, sorry. So the first thing is I want to go on a tortoise ride in the Galapagos Island. I don't know how you say that. But anyways, I want to ride one of those big, giant, 400-year-old dinosaur-looking tortoises. I don't think it's probably appropriate that I do that, but heck, I've already ridden an elephant, so might as well ride a tortoise as well. The other thing I want to do is go to the desert and ride a camel. You'd be surprised that I'd want to do that. Oh, sorry, the cat's walking on the desk. Anyways, so that's one thing that I want to do. The next thing that I want to do is I want to sit on a deserted island with only one palm tree. I watched an episode of Lonely Planet and they went to Micronesia, and at the end of it, I don't remember the host's name, but anyways, when they left her on one of those little sand mounds with one palm tree, and since then that's something that I've wanted to do. Another thing I want to do is I want to go to Italy and eat so much spaghetti until my stomach explodes. I love spaghetti, and I can only imagine that it would be better from Italy, right? That's where it's from. I want to have, I'm sure most tours do this, I want to have my picture taken of me reading a book while floating in the Dead Sea. I mean, I'm going to show you a picture of it afterwards because it looks super awesome. I want to go on a beer tour, obviously. I've got my beer here. It's never too far. I'm never too far from it. Ridiculous. The other thing I want to do is I want to fly in a helicopter. I've been in a small plane before, in a big plane obviously. I want to go in a helicopter and hopefully I could fly that helicopter. You never know. I don't know. I know they let you take the wheel, like controls in the small airplanes. So, another thing I want to do is visit an active volcano. I've seen that plenty of times on Survivor and it just looks awesome. I want to visit the Arctic. I live in Canada. You probably think I already live in the Arctic, but I don't. I want to see an iceberg. I want to see a penguin, and I want to see a polar bear, and I want to see an igloo. That's it. I actually might want to go inside the igloo, but I'm a little claustrophobic, so I might not. Another thing I want to do is travel to the moon. With Virgin Galactic. While I was searching for my bucket list, I saw this. I'm going to show you the link to this because it looks freaking awesome. I also want to see a castle. When I was in grade 10, I took a German class and they showed a lot of videos of bike riding through the German countryside, so that's something that is on my bucket list for sure, and probably something that I can do besides, like, I'd have to win the lottery, and that's the next one. Win the lottery so I can do all the things above. So those are my travel and adventure things to do. The other thing is I have a few life and personal ones. I'm I'm feeling like this is a little long, so I'm going to kind of rifle through them. The first one would be to pay off my debt, buy a house, have a baby, and move to California. That's probably a lot of goals all in one, but I kind of feel like all of that to me, that would, you know, that's good. That would be a good life. Another thing I want to do is learn how to play an instrument, like the piano. And then I would obviously need to own a piano, like a big ass, sorry, I shouldn't swear, a big piano, like a grand piano. The other thing I want to do is celebrate my 50th wedding anniversary. We both got married I'm just scratching my nose, I'm not picking it. We got married a few days before our 30th birthdays, so if we make it to 50 years, then I think we'll be 80, and I think that's a good solid life. One thing I'd like to do is get in touch with old friends. I'm a terrible communicator. I'm very bad at keeping in touch. So that's something that I'd like to get better at that, so I'd like to cross that off. I'd like to learn to speak another language. I can speak parts of language, but some languages, but I'd like to really speak Spanish. Like, it sounds good, but I'm really bad at rolling my R's. I'm not even gonna attempt it, because ridiculous. Join a flash mob, obviously. Are they not the coolest things you've ever seen? Either I want to join one, or I want to be somewhere where one just happens, because I think they're just amazing. Amazing. Did I say they're amazing? They're amazing. Another thing I want to do is become passionate about something, and I want to make that my career. I'm passionate about what I do now. I work in a not-for-profit, and we assist seniors to stay home in the community. And that, you know, it's something that I'm passionate about, but I'd like to find another passion also and embrace that. Another thing I want to do is, when I do have babies, I want to watch those babies get married and then have children and then experience being a grandparent. And I think that's important for my life. And on a less sentimental note, I want to ride a mechanical bull, because who doesn't? It's true. It's true. I don't know who doesn't. And I guess the last thing I want to do is become blog famous. That's right. I want to become blog famous, if you will. I'm not sure how you do that, but I'm working on it. Right, Basil? Right. Anyways, that's my 21-point bucket list. Thank you for watching this incredibly long video. I hope it was entertaining for you. And I'd like to I'd like to invite you to link up with us, and I will try my hardest to come and visit all your blogs. And, oh, the door just opened. It was kind of creepy. My husband's home, and I'm kind of embarrassed about doing this. Anyways, thanks for linking up, and thanks for always reading my blog and making me feel like I'm funny. That makes me feel really good. And it's freaking hot here. It's like 45 degrees Celsius. I don't even know what that is in Fahrenheit. So anyways, that's it. Peace.